Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening a fat pack of Born of the Gods. This box contains 9 packs with 15 cards each. The set was released February 7th, 2014, and pricing during this video is going to be as of August 3rd, 2022. So let's get this thing open and see if we can do as well as we did with our prior fat pack last Friday. Kind of doing a little Fat Pack Friday series. I picked up about 8 of these, so we'll just kind of keep going until we run out of fat packs, or until, I don't know, somebody complains about me saying the word fat. But of course, I'm just using the marketing material that was provided on the box. No insult meant in any way. So we start things off with our Born of the God books. We saw that in our previous fat pack. Open this up. 2 more pieces of cardboard. And then we get our 2 deck boxes, so lots of cardboard. And then we get our land pack from Theros, and we get our 9 booster packs. We'll just put that in the background there. This time I'm not going to open up the Theros land pack because I know exactly what's in there. So you do get 80 basic lands from Theros in there, so I'm just going to keep that sealed for now. I think last time I estimated that the lands were worth about 8 cents a piece. They have not gone up in the last week. I wasn't expecting them to. Here's our dice. Very cool to see that. Oh, and I almost forgot about our poster. So we do get a nice little poster with this as well. So let's go ahead and open up some Born of the Gods and see if we can't find a god. Or some really nice duplication like we did last week. Alright, we're going to start things off with a Para's Radiance, Bolt of Keranos, Stetson Oathsworn, Marshimus Titan, Chorus of the Tides, Elite Skirmisher, Mortal's Resolve, Asphyxiate, a Crowan Skyguard, Reckless Reveler, a Thunderous Might, a Bile Blight, a God-Favored General, and we're going to see a Fated Intervention coming in here as our rare, not a high-value rare. Then we see a Swamp and a Bird token. So in this particular set, there's only 3 uncommons currently valued over $1, and they're just over $1. They don't even cross the $2 threshold. There are no commons over $1, but since this is an old set, we've only got 9 packs. I am going to go through all the commons, so bear with me. So we have an Afara's Radiance, Stetson Starbreaker, Forsaken Drifters, Excoriate, Scouring Sands, a Necrobite, a Kragma Butcher, Loyal Pegasus, Elite Skirmisher, Mortal's Resolve, Archetype of Endurance, Gorgon's Head, Pinnacle of Rage, and we get a Nessian's Wild Ravager coming in from green. Again, not a high value. An island and a gold token. So if you missed last week's Fat Pack, we did Journey into Nyx, and we had 3 really good hits out of that Fat Pack. So we have a Attraction Helix, a Great Heart, a Weight of the Underworld, Stetson Oathsworn, Excoriate, and a Crowan Skyguard, Reckless Reveler, Snake of the Golden Grove, a Nullify, Cyclops of One-Eyed Pass, Kiora's Follower, Fitterstep Elodian, Lightning Volley, and we get a Kemetra, God of the Harvest, coming in here. So this is one of the lower value gods, just over $1, but that's okay. That's our first god. And then we get a Plains and a non-token token. So what we're really looking for is Xanagos, God of Rebels. That's the most valuable card in the set, just over $14. There are a couple of other gods, Mogis and Fenax, which are worth over $10, so we'll keep an eye out for those. All the gods are mythics. So we have an Epiphany Storm, Servant of Tiamat, Great Heart, Satyr Wayfinder, Retraction Helix, Nyxborn Elodian, Claim of Erebos, Deepwater Hypnotist, Nyxborn Shieldmate, Fall of the Hammer, Sky Reaping, Shriek Harpy, an Everflame Elodian, and we're going to see a Herald of Torment coming in here as our rare. Unfortunately, not a high value rare. And then we see a Forest and a non-token token. So in this particular set, you really want to kind of avoid the black and red rares and mythics, because there are none currently valued over $1. Alright, so we get the Chorus of the Tides again, Feywild Brawler, Swordwise Centaur, Griffin Dreamfinder, Eye Gouge, Evanescent Intellect, Auricus Sun Guide, Stratus Walk, Nullify, Impetus Sun Chaser, a Springleaf Drum, a Spiteful Returned, Fanatic of Xanagos, and we're going to see a Hero of Lena Tower coming in here as our rare. So that's our third green rare. Unfortunately, not high value. And then we get ourselves a Mountain and a Zombie token in the back. So believe it or not, there are actually 3 tokens that have some value here. So either Kiora's Emblem, just over $5. There's also a Cat Soldier and a Kraken that we could potentially open up. So we get a Nyxborn Elodian, Bolt Keranos, Mortals Ardor, an Eye Gouge, again, Nyxborn Triton, a Rekka's Sun Guide, Stratus Walk, Nullify, Impetus Sun Chaser, Calling Mark, Vanguard of Brimaz, Kraken of the Straits, Dust to Dawn, and there's Kiora, the Crashing Wave, coming in here. So Kiora is just over $3, so we'll take her. I believe she might be the only Planeswalker in the set, so we'll have to, I'll check on that and let you know. Then we get the Plains and non-token token in the back. So if you're seeing some duplication, that's okay. There's only 165 cards in this set, and there are no Born of the God lands. They all just use Theros. So, you know, with 60 commons and 60 uncommons, some duplication is definitely to be expected in a pack opening. So we got Marshmith's Titan, Chorus of Tide, Mortals, Fearsome Servant, Asphyxiate, a Crowan, Reckless Snake, Nullify, Forlorn, Sudamama, Ghostblade Elodian, a Sunbond, and our rare is going to be a Guild out of black, not high value. And then we're going to see a Forest and a Bird token. So we got 2 packs left to go. We've seen 2 mythics. Maybe we can get a third. Let's see what we can do. So we got an Excoriate, Scouring Sands, Chorus, Feywild Brawler, Swordwise Centaur, Nyxborn Rollicker, Sudden Storm, Aspect of Hydra, Claim of Erebos, Deepwater Hypnotist, a Crowing Conscriptor, Pinnacle of Rage, Siren of the Silent Song, and we're going to see a Faded Conflagration coming in here as our rare, not high value. And then we get ourselves a Mountain and a non-token token. All right, last pack in our fat pack. All right, so we get a Retraction Helix, a Nyxborn Elodian, Bolt of Keranos, Mortals Ador, Eye Gouge, Fall of the Hammer, Kametra's Favor, Aresco Sun Guide, Stratus Walk, Nullify, Thassa's Rebuff, Sky Reaping, a Vortex Elemental, and our last rare is going to be a Fate Unraveler from black, not high value. Then we're going to see ourselves a Swamp and a non-token token. All right, so I'll get everything sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG box analysis. Everything's been sorted and inventoried, and I've run the numbers. Now let's get into the MTG box analysis. The Born of the Gods set contains 165 cards, including 28 to 29 cards of each color, as well as 13 multicolor, 6 artifact, and 3 non-basic lands. The set does not include any of its own basic lands, but instead includes lands from the Theros set, just like last week's Journey into Nyx. This is because Born of the Gods is the second expansion to Theros, and Journey into Nyx was the third and final. Now let's pivot to the set's distribution versus the 9 packs we opened today. This chart shows all the cards that we saw during the opening in green and the set in gray as our baseline. Normally I would also show you the foils that we saw, however we didn't see a single foil in this box. Maybe next time. Looking at the non-foil distribution, we can see that this box was a little light on green cards with only 19 making an appearance, and skewed more towards white and black with 26 cards each. In this fat pack, we saw 82 unique cards, not including the Theros lands. Our highest coverage was in black, with 59% of the cards making an appearance in our 9 packs. In total, we saw just under 50% of all of the cards in the set. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in these 9 packs we saw 48 unique commons covering 80% of the set. We saw 25 uncommons covering 42%, and then we saw 7 rares and 2 mythics giving us 20% coverage of each. Out of the 126 cards that were not Theros lands, 44 of these were repeats, which means that 35% of the cards in these packs were duplicate. Now, given that the set only has 165 total cards, and 120 of those are common or uncommon, high duplication should be expected with booster packs from this set. Let's talk about the potential value of the cards. This chart shows all the cards available in the Born of the Gods set by dollar category. 4 of the cards are currently valued over $10. There are no cards valued between $5 and $10, but there are 12 cards valued between $1 and $5, and the remaining 149 cards are under a buck. When compared to the Journey into Nyx set, this one holds far less value. Here's a look at the value that we saw in these 9 packs. Unfortunately for me, we didn't see any of the 4 cards valued over $10 during this opening. Our best hits were the Archetype of Endurance, valued at $1.30, the Springleaf Drum at $1.52, Kemetra, God of Harvest at $1.91, and Kiora, the Crashing Wave at $3.04. The remaining 122 cards were all under a buck. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this fat pack from Card Kingdom for $39.99, not including tax. Today we opened up 9 packs with 15 cards each, allowing us to see 135 cards from the set, plus the Theros lands. In the non-foil space, we saw just $16.88 in value. The 4 tokens added a whopping 67 cents, and if we add those 89 Theros lands at 8 cents each, we have another $7.12. So in total, this box contained around $24.67 in card value, which is a loss of $15.32 over the price I paid, which means that only 62% of the box price was returned in card value. But that's okay. I'd gladly pay $15 for the experience of opening a box and reliving a little bit of 2014. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more MTG box analysis. Until next time, do something amazing.